Hi everyone! In this math station, we're going to be making shapes. So we're going to make some 2D shapes, those are our flat shapes, and some 3D shapes. Those stand up. Okay, you're going to find in this station some activity cards. They will tell you how to make the shapes that we're working on. You'll find some shape builders. You'll see I've been making some shapes. I made a 2D circle. So far I've made a 3D cube. I also made another circle, but this one I cut in half, as if it were pizza. All right. You also find these sticks. I have some long sticks that I'm going to use as the lines on my shapes. I have some medium sticks, and I have some short sticks. And I have some curvy sticks as well to make the curves on my circle. And I have some spheres, some red ones, and some orange ones. Now our picture cards are really going to be important here because they're going to tell us what color lines we need, what kind of lines we need, and how many we're going to need to make the shapes. So as you'll see, I made this 2D shape, the circle. I followed this card to help me make it. So it told me I needed 4 of the curvy lines and 4 of the orange spheres. So you'll see I counted 1, 2, 3, 4 spheres and 1, 2, 3, 4 curvy lines to make my circle. All right, now I'm going to show you today how to make a cylinder. Now it says we need 4 of the blue lines. Okay, and then we need 8 of the curvy lines. And we also need 8 orange circles, orange spheres. You ready to try it? Okay, so you're really gonna have to be patient with yourself here. Even I've had to be patient because it just takes a lot of practice to make these. Now with this 3D shape, I really could use, looks like I can just use the top of this for the top of this shape. I can use this circle because in this 3D cylinder, it has a circle at the top. Do we see that? Yeah, and it also has one at the bottom. So we're going to use that. Then we're going to take our blue sticks. Kind of press down. We're making a different layer because this could be like a drum. See, it stands up. Okay, we're turning that circle into a cylinder. Something taller, something bigger. So let me get my circle, and then you'll see that I used that shape that I'd already made to build something, but sometimes we're gonna have to borrow from my friends here. Like I only have so many spheres. Okay, so I might have to take some spheres off of my cube and ask my friend who built this if I can borrow some. Maybe they could try to make a flat shape, a 2D shape this time. That's gonna happen and that's gonna be okay. Right, we're just really trying to practice, and it might even be more fun, I would think, to build with your friends. Okay, so somebody could hold it up, hold the cylinder on the bottom, as my friend would help build the bottom of this cylinder for me. Because see, sometimes they just come unconnected, and we just don't want that, do we? You really got to press into that sphere here. And I've even had to learn that there's so many different holes on here that I might have to readjust. I might have to take it out and put it in a different hole, and that's okay. All right. And then I'm going to borrow a sphere from, let's do it from my circle. Okay. Because I'm making a taller shape and one that just needs a few more spheres. And you'll notice that with the 3D shapes, you're going to need a lot more building pieces. Oh, look, it's not standing up. So that's when I'm going to check my card. Oh, I'm missing some of my straight lines. So I only have 2. The card tells me I need 4 of the straight lines. So this is when my friend could help me hold up my shape. Hold it into place. Ta-da! Almost, ta-da! Look at this. I made my cylinder. So see, there's 2 circles. And then I have my drum, my cylinder. Another fun thing about this station, you can use these awesome cards, and you can make different shapes. So you can use 2 shapes. I'm using a circle, and who knows what else I'm using? Triangle. So a circle and a triangle, I'm combining them to make something fun. What could this look like? Maybe a person or a fish. So, or maybe some candy. You can use your imagination here. And that's what I really want to see. I want to see friends working hard, working in teams, encouraging each other. Even me. Like, I have to kind of change my mind sometimes and just really keep building and thinking. That's sometimes the math. Like, we just really have to keep believing in ourselves and trying our best. So I have my circle here. Let's count the curvy lines on the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, a circle can't have these straight lines, can it? It curves around. Okay, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 spheres. All right, and I'm going to connect and make a triangle. I'm going to need a long line, and the card says I need 2 of these short lines, and I'm going to have to borrow some of these from another circle I made. You might find when you're building different things that you make something that you didn't even think of. Like, this could be like a little person. But then I really want you to talk about the shapes that you use to build that shape, okay? Cooperation. Cooperation is key, my friends. There's a lot of us and only so many building materials. But that's okay, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to borrow this to make my triangle. Now here's where it's really important to fit that in a hole that will keep it sturdy. Okay, so you'll see there are lots of corners in a triangle, huh? It's flat, so it's 2D. If it stands up, it is 3D. Now, with my corners. The corners, remember, that's where the 2 lines will meet to make that corner. So I have 1, 2, 3 lines. So that means that I have 1, 2, 3 corners.